Talk about, we are proudly mass. We are not a niche channel. We do not make niche stories. We are a very, very proud mass channel. And I think that why Dharavi? I think it's a universal story. It's not catering to a specific audience, 18 to 24, 24 to 35, male, female, SECA, SECP. It doesn't work like that for Dharavi, right? Dharavi is a universal story. I think everybody will relate to it. I think everybody will enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode for sure. And the why, right? It's the how. The why I've explained, and how it's magical, right? I think every show that we produce quite a few. We put it out on the platform. The how magic is actually here, right? It's just these guys who are just so clear about about what they give to the project, right? And that level of professionalism that comes on set. I just like to talk about the how at two levels, right? There's a very long list of cast and crew that I cannot remember or talk about. But I think that there's a writer sitting here, Sarthak, जिसकी दिमाग से शुरुआत होती है हर चीज की, right? There's Sanika, there are just people who start imagining this world, right? And when it's on paper, the clearer it is on paper, right? It just becomes clearer on how to do this bit. Then comes the captain of the ship, of course, right? With Sonali. He actually gives the vision to that story. We have some beautiful, beautiful people sitting here. Vijay Mishra is here, our DOP, who gives you this absolutely beautiful visuals to watch, right? And it's just a very, very crazy collective effort. I cannot thank the cast enough for the effort that they've actually put. I'm sure they'll detail it out to you as to what they are, who they are, and the beauty of it is that we've got two beautiful, beautiful cultures at loggerheads. Not only to families, not only to stories, but the entire Tamil culture, right? Headed by Dharavi here. And we've got Sid Menon, we've got Freddy, we've got Vamsi, we've got Chandraji, we've got Bhavna. We've got everybody representing that culture. And by the way, if you look at all their surnames, they're largely South Indian. I'm not kidding. And that brings the authenticity to the show, right? And then there is this whole authentic Mumbai culture, which is literally got by Vivek. I think he had a coach to get the Marathi right. Sir had a coach to get the Tamil right? In spite of being Anna, am I right, sir? And the effort that has been brought about, right? And there's Santosh here, there is Iravati here, there is, it just builds it together. So just these two words colliding, with a vision here, with a writer here, and I think that's the how and that's the magic. Why is a lot to do with strategy, but how is the magic? And magic is really, really, these artists say, ma'am is Kulkarni here, she represents Maharashtra correctly, I believe. But it's just that we've got these people who've given it their all, right? And I think that's what we at MX are really, really happy about. I think that's what the audience will see. I think that's what the audience will appreciate. And yeah, we're just now really, really looking for some blessings from the audience. That's really it. Eventually, once it's out there, then it's about the audience and how they react. So
once in a while observe, but behind the scenes, I know that that he's at the helm of affairs and doing it and watching it very, very closely. Percy, Sarthak, I mean, a genius when it comes to writing, layering of the script, explaining the character to you. I thought I was alive the minute he narrated it to me. When Ashima and the Z team came and Sarthak was there and Sarthak said, so we want you to play this, and he narrated it. Somewhere down the line I got the confidence that after a break of so many years, that yes, I can go back to school. Probably I haven't forgotten my craft. When you disappear, you believe that you've forgotten it because the world allows you to believe that you don't have a success behind you. Your Fridays are difficult Fridays. Not everybody wants to cast you, and suddenly something so big comes and they say, you doubt yourself and you say, really, you want to cast me? Such a big character? Because for me, my dream has been, if it's films like these, I talk about Nayakan and I talk about Dayawan, and my two heroes, Kamal sir and Vinod sir. So that sword on your head, that can I even deliver 10% of what they've delivered? If I can, that's a big burden then that they put on our shoulder. This young girl, Anita's daughter, who comes up to you, works with you for 3 hours and does that. It's the art, the team, Khan Saab ke saath jo 4 pillars the unke, wo bachchiyan, the detailing that they've gone, the Dharavi, the team that executed, it was the local boys that executed a seamless shoot. मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में इतनी seamless shoot कभी की नहीं. प्यार बहुत था, लेकिन unruly नहीं थे. Disturbance कभी कुछ नहीं था. आवाज जब हम सीन करते तो एक आवाज नहीं निकलती थी. लोग सिर्फ ये पूछे, कुछ खाओगे, कुछ ये करोगे, घर में बैठोगे, ये करोगे. That was धारावी, जो दुनिया बाहर की दुनिया को लगती है कि कितनी chaos है यहाँ पर, लेकिन एक ऐसी दुनिया है जहाँ सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्यार भरा हुआ है. Where festivals are celebrated like festivals, like India needs to be celebrating its festivals, which we've seen in this last 1 year. Diwali, Holi, Eid, everything has meant so much to us. Ganpati, they've been huge. Suddenly you feel you're back in India. That's what Dharavi meant to me. And that's the beauty of the show. Each one has performed so beautifully. Because मेरे लिए अगर आप देखोगे तो every time I see Vivek perform and he says something or Sonali says something, I feel shit, I'm dangerous, yeah. I'm this crazy whacked out guy, and am I that bad? But then when I see my family and Dharavi react to me, I feel no, yaar, ye Masiha, ye Robin Hood hai. And that is the power of performance, and I loved it. We're going through tough times as far as our movies go. We say we don't have an audience, but trust me, अगर आपके पास content हो और इतने अच्छे actors और team हो, आप गलत हो ही नहीं सकते. Genius at work, but not once did I ever realize कि वो shooting कर रहा था. He never disturbed you once. So मुझे अगर confidence है इस show में, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि जिन्होंने भी बात किया, उन्होंने सिर्फ बात किया content और technical team की. So when you have a great team, fingers crossed, I hope it works.
और entry मारी तो boss कैसी entry मारी. Thalaivan. Amazing. I think it all begins from Mr. Gautam, तलवार, जो तलवार की तरह तेज और गुलाटी नहीं मारते.
जैसे गुलाटी बोला तलवार निकाल दिया था. Doesn't matter, तलवार है, रख लो यार, अपने पास रख लो.
जाने दे बच्चा छोड़ दे. And my whole thought process was यार quality करते हैं, quantity के पीछे नहीं भागते हैं. आराम से I have to enjoy it, I have to believe in it, I have to feel committed to it. As a character, enjoy the whole experience. I mean, I've had 2 decades of a career now. At some point in life, you realize that unless I feel truly, deeply connected and satisfied as a creative person, as an actor, मुझे अब ये नौकरी के लिए नहीं करनी. And I think that's what connected with the way Gautam, Percy, the whole team, when they brought Dharavi to me. And funnily enough, Sarthak and I were at a dinner years before that, a couple of years, 2-3 years before that. And he said, यार मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. हाँ, संजय गुप्ता के घर. And he said, मैं कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ. And I said, यार ये बड़ा interesting यार, it's fascinating. And I was thinking of Thalaivan as a character. right? Because the way it was.
But that's exactly what happened to me. जैसे ही synopsis भेजे तो मैं बोला प्ले क्या कर रहा हूँ, पुलिस वाला नहीं बनना है। लाया ना तो बात करते हैं, you know, exactly the same thought.
वैसे भी शूट आउट में हम लोगों ने कर लिया, right? गुंडा एंड पुलिस वाला नाव भी रिवर्स मारना है। But then I met Gautam and I realized that exactly what Anna said. He's driven by creating that content. You know, he's saying content. हर पन्ना strong होना चाहिए, हर किरदार strong होना चाहिए. And it just clicked. And then I met this madman, Samit Kakkad, जो इतना फितूरी है, इतना पागल है. And the way he works, the way he just sinks his teeth into the character, सोया हुआ एक्टर भी जाग जाएगा. You feel like अरे यार ये बहुत पागल फितूरी पैशनेट इंसान है, इसके साथ काम करने में बहुत मजा आएगा. And that's what happened, man. I mean, you know, it was crazy. It was like I was calling Samit more than I would call my wife. I was like, yeah, come, have lunch with me, have dinner with me, let's talk about it. It was an amazing experience getting into the whole story, and even during shooting. I mean, Dharavi in itself was a whole crazy experience. And on the first day only, you could tell the difference between Samit, and due respect to all. But ये वो director नहीं है जो air conditioned कमरे में बैठकर सोचेगा, I think guys, you know, we need to visualize Dharavi like this. जो आजकल ज़्यादा Hollywood effect हमारे सर पर चल रहा है हिंदुस्तान में भी. गली गला चप्पा चप्पा जाके एक एक गली को जान के पहचान के रेकियो मतलब कितने 50 रेकी की यहाँ ये शॉट होगा, यहाँ ये करेंगे, इस तरह से ये क्रिएट होगा, तलेवन की दुनिया ऐसे होगी, जयंत दावस्कर यहाँ से आएगा. इसीलिए हर फ्रेम में you can feel Dharavi, you can smell Dharavi, you can experience. It's an immersive experience of Dharavi, and I feel you've never seen Dharavi like this before. And I personally feel, because Anna is a legend in his own right with a phenomenal career over 3 decades. जमीन पे बैठ जाता था, ठंडी है, ऊपर पंखा लगा देते, spick and span, clean and beautiful. खाना बनाते थे, बोलते थे आप हमारे घर का कुछ खाएंगे, खाना खाएंगे. And I remember when we were leaving, the last day of wrap up, I went to see this lovely family that was very nice to me there. They were from the Kumhar community, potters. And उन्होंने हाथ में थैला पकड़ा दिया. मैंने कहा ये क्या है? जैसे देख दिवाली आ रही है ना, so they gave me diyas, which they had made. And I said, obviously जो हम सोचते हैं ना कि transactional nature होता है, maybe I should pay for something like this, right? आपका job है ये. And she said absolutely not. She said बिल्कुल आप माँ बोलते हो, मैं बेटे की तरह आपको दे रही हूँ, आपके घर में रोशनी करेगी ये दिवाली, ये मेरी तरफ से आपको. That was such an amazing experience to feel that love, and I realized that where we live ना, हमारे घर बड़े हैं, लेकिन जैसे घर बड़े हो जाते हैं तो दिल छोटे होते हैं. And Dharavi taught me the opposite, छोटे घर हैं लेकिन दिल बहुत बड़े.
किसी भी एक्ट्रेस को लगता कि I want to be in the shoes of the CM. मुझे अभी भी याद है लास्ट ईयर हम मिले थे समित जब हम तैयारी कर रहे थे. And as you exactly said, we met in this very hotel when we started preparing for my character Janvi Surve in Dharavi Bank. I still remember एक एक्सरसाइज मैंने की थी जब मैं कॉलेज में थी. मेरे थिएटर टीचर थे और उन्होंने हमें एक एक्सरसाइज दिया था कि एक गाली दे दो. तो मैं पुणे से हूँ, आई एम फ्रॉम फर्ग्यूसन कॉलेज. तो मेरी पहली गाली थी बावड़ट. तो दुबे जी ने मुझे बोला था बावड़ट गाली नहीं है. कोई भी लड़का जो तुम्हें छेड़ रहा है उसे अगर तुम ऐसा बावड़ट कहोगी तो प्यार से आके हाथ पकड़ेगा. अच्छी गाली दो. तो मुझे याद है मैंने काफी दिन बिताए थे गाली सीखने के लिए, लेकिन समित के साथ काम करते वक्त वो जो मैंने एक्सरसाइज किया था उससे कई ज्यादा गालियां मुझे याद करनी पड़ी. क्योंकि कहते हैं ना कि actors always deliver lot many unsaid lines and emotions. We merely don't say the lines that we are delivering. There is a lot going on in our minds and hearts. An actor is supposed to communicate the entire, fight that is going inside. So Samit really charged each one of us to bring out that fight and struggle which is within. I was so scared to touch Janvi Surve because for me I feel let us have trust. Let us trust all the politicians because they represent us. They are a part of our society, and let us not doubt or create a gap between them and us. They are amongst us and part of us. But having power and being a leader are two different things than being a common man. It was fun, Samit. It is entirely thanks to you
It's fun for me.
for casting me as Janvi Surve. Gautam, you have a fabulous team. They looked after us and we felt like a huge family. We felt like a team. I remember working with Sunil sir on a film called डरना मना है, जहाँ पे मैं उन पे इतना भरोसा करती थी कि उनकी वजह से मैं वो फिल्म कंप्लीट कर, मैं बहुत डरती हूँ हॉरर फिल्मों से, मैं देख भी नहीं पाती हूँ. Only because he was there in that film, it was a RGB film if you remember. I could sail through. लेकिन यहाँ उनके साथ पंगा लेने में वो जो बावड़ट वाला था ना मेरे मन में, मतलब धाड़स ही नहीं हो रहा था. लेकिन I had to put my act together. For Vivek, I think एक विवेक मुझे याद है जो जिसे मैं बहुत चाहती थी, वो हमदम सुनियो रे. वो मैंने मोटरसाइकिल राइड देखी और इतनी बार वो गाना सुना है. और आज हमारे धारावी बैंक का ट्रेलर जो है उसमें ये जो आते हैं गावस्कर बन के, टू कॉन्ट्रास्ट रोल्स एंड फैबुलस वर्किंग विद Vivek. I have my most of the scenes with Vivek and of course with Nagesh and few of you all from the cast members. But I had a fabulous time being Janvi Surve and bringing out the contradiction which is not necessarily in a CM. I know CM बनने के लिए काफी लोग तैयार हैं, लेकिन मैं बन पाई.